Yo, what is good? The prophecy is true. It is the O show. It's Thursday. Ahem. But by the time we're done snuggling on the infinite couch, it will be Friday, which is my favorite day of the week, so what up, sheepy? The return, kinda. I've been streaming pretty regularly recently. I didn't stream last night because I did this, what do they call it? Sleep. I slept. Pretty weird to do that, but it was pretty good. Yo, I definitely appreciate you guys choosing to spend some time snuggling on the infinite couch tonight on the O show. I haven't played DayZ standalone in a minute. I miss my baby, so it's time to be the chillest survivor in Chernarus. Now tonight I'm gonna try to be a nice guy, so that basically means I'll only defend myself. I'll even give people, you know, if they attack me, I'll give them one more opportunity, and then I'm gonna, you know, have to defend myself. But I'm gonna try to be a nice guy. We'll see how far being a kind gentleman will take us in the wilds of Chernarus. As always, I'm down to play with y'all if you have DayZ, but with this game it's probably easiest to actually add me on Steam and then join off of me, because you wind up having to switch servers so often in standalone. And if you want to get my Steam, you can just look below the video if you're on the Twitch website, or type !Steam and you'll be good to go. Without further ado, let's spend some time together snuggling on the infinite couch as it magically levitates through the woods of Chernarus. I hope you're ready. I usually have been keeping the jams going during games like this too, so we'll do that as well. It might be a little bit immersion breaking, but it's nice, isn't it? Big ups to Monster Cat for providing this awesome free service. What's good if you're just dropping in? It's time for some nice guy DayZ tonight. I'm gonna be as nice as I can. I'll defend myself, but that's about it. Feel me? It's been a minute on some DayZ though, so I'm pretty excited. Hope you guys are too. Alright, let me capture the game here now that we're loaded up. Actually, I'll probably... Yeah, let me just grab the game here. I try not to alt-tab when like DayZ's in the middle of stuff, you know? I don't want to like piss it off. I do need to change a couple settings real quick here since I got a new monitor, so please give me a moment here if you don't mind. Just enjoy the beautiful starscape in the meantime while I fix my resolution here. I apologize. I think it might have actually auto-detected. Let's see here. I think it's okay. Bear with me one more moment here. I got a 16 by... ...9 monitor, I think, right? That's... confused here, hold up. Oh, that's appropriate right there. Right. Yeah, I think I fixed it. Bear with me here. Wow, DayZ has some weird settings. Okay, I think we're... Yeah, I gotta restart DayZ. Okay, I think I fixed it. Sorry about the delay, y'all. Get, find your favorite pillow on the infinite couch. Get snuggly. Just relax here. I haven't played DayZ since I got the new monitor, so I gotta tell DayZ all about the new monitor. Alright, should be good to go now. My OBS is not really wanting to detect DayZ right here. Kinda weird. Let me try this real quick. Might have to enable the anti-cheat compatibility hooking or whatever. Let me try that. Eesh. Ha 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 ha! Got it, got it. Okay, okay. Sorry about that. That was very bizarre. I gotta check and make sure that my user interface is correct. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Cool. Man, sorry about the delay there. It was like... I guess you have to enable the anti-cheat compatibility on OBS to capture DayZ. I forgot about that. My bad. Alright, let's try... Of my favorites, that's probably the highest pop right now. Try it out. As I mentioned at the beginning of the broadcast, tonight, try to be nice. Nice as possible. I will defend myself. But aside from that, try to be a nice guy. Whip. I don't think it's I don't think you can actually stream DayZ without having problems. That's like one of the cornerstones of a DayZ stream. It's technical difficulty. Here to be trapped on waiting for host. I'm gonna try another server. Let's just sort internet or refresh everybody. We'll see which ones are the most populous right now. See if we can find one with a slot. 420X. Yo, that sounds like my type of server. Come on. Hype. Now I'm going to be getting my DayZ and my H1Z1 keys confused. So hype. Great. Been raining. I'm gonna ditch the old flashlight, but I'm gonna hang on to the bandage. I'm gonna shred up my t-shirt so that I can have bandages available. There we go. Yo, look at the bottom left of the server. It right up my alley. The music seems just a tad low right now, but I'm gonna chill with it for now. And yeah, see, I think it actually balances out once it gets to a pretty loud part of the song, so I think we're good on it for now. But now that DayZ is cooperating with OBS, would someone lounging on the Infinite Couch be kind enough to tell me how the broadcast is looking and sounding tonight? Anybody willing to use your cute little fingers and just tippy tap in the chat about how things are looking tonight? I do need to tweak my in-game settings in DayZ just a bit, but I think it should look alright. I've noticed it's getting a little choppy here and there, but that's kind of just DayZ. I will optimize it before the next time I stream it. That's like a little project I have going on when I have free time, is I pick a game that I play on stream and then I use like the NVIDIA GeForce Experience FPS counter, which is an awesome tool to try and... Basically, I try to get 70 frames when I'm not streaming, which will mean I'll get about 50 to 60 when I do stream it. So it looks like I need to optimize DayZ as well, but I'll get there, don't worry. Thank you, JC and Sheepy, for the input. Glad it looks and sounds good. A cool little feature I like to lay on people when I can is you can actually right-click the broadcast right there on Twitch and choose video playback stats, and you'll get a readout of the current FPS of the stream, the resolution. The O Show is brought to you in glorious 720p, 60 FPS. You know what? It might be wise to craft a stone knife. I actually read up a little bit on DayZ crafting before I played. And if I can find a knife, or if I can actually find a stone, I can craft a knife and utilize that to maybe cut open this can of food when I need to. I want to fuck around with it, see what it's like. It seems like the beaches are good locations to find rocks. You should find a search for stones dialogue at some point. Oh, actually, you got a mouse wheel to get it. There we go. You hit F to do it. And you search for rocks like a little cutie. No rocks. Maybe if I crouch down like an old man, I could search for rocks better. So, yo, are you guys getting like an intermittent choppiness on the stream? Or is that just on my OBS playback preview? Are you guys, like, is it intermittently, like, the stream looks really choppy? I'm not dropping any frames, but it looks weird on my playback. Let me know. I might need to stop and restart OBS. Or it could just be an illusion. Alright, it's just the OBS playback that's bugged then. Thank you. Thank you. I try to deliver all the frames, JC. I try to shoot them into your eyes. All 60 a second. Yo, I heard a reload. I hope someone shoots me while I'm looking for rocks. Hope it'll feel like a champion. Alright, this rock thing is just not in the cards for us. I'm gonna go loot up these couple buildings here. See what we can see. That's what I'm talking about right there. Did that get choppy right there? Right there. It looks like it gets choppy, but that maybe is an illusion. John says, are you sure it was a real reload? Yeah, it could be an audio bug. That's true. Great. Yo, I don't want to have to mono a fucking zombie with my bare hands. Boats are really good for fisher hats and shoes and shit. Oh my god. military zombies are gonna take like a half hour to punch to death, so I hope you guys have some milk and cookies. Sheepy says, I'm a bit entranced by the player character's butt when he runs. Looks kind of funny when he does. Confirm. Sheepy is looking at my butt. Yeah, that is one flat ass. Real talk. Dean needs to do some squats, for real. That is one flat badonka. JC Vox says, I've yet to see any chops. Okay, man. I believe you then. I want it to look beautiful for you guys, you understand? Gray wellies. Lovely. I mean, I'm going, like I said, nice guy. Kind of pacifist, though I will defend myself, so I'm not too tripping about a yellow raincoat. Though if that green one is in alright shape, I'd kind of like that. Oh, it's worn, damaged. Alright. Touche. Yeah, these are in kind of bad shape. These wellies are better. The trick with like, you know, the condition system in DayZ is like, I'm kind of looking like Ronald McDonald right now. That green Reiko would probably be wiser, but is that a player? I think it is. Yo man, how's it going?
What's up, man?
Good too. I see you just woke up.
Yeah, man, just woke up.
Well, this is the fishing gear buffet. I don't know if you've been here.
Yeah, it's nice. Some good shit? Not really.
So are you like chill, or are you gonna try to punch me here in a minute?
You what, buddy?
Are you chill, or are you gonna try to hit me?
Nah, man, I'm just gonna look around.
Alright, cool.
I'm just gonna be looking around, man. That's all.
Just hit me up if someone tries to get you, and we'll fuck them up, right?
Actually, there was we were in this server earlier on Kamishovo, and we were fully geared, and we were PvPing here. And there's a guy. See the direction I'm looking right now?
You were PvPing out here? Nice. Wait, he's going to check and see if that dude's got gear. He just realized, oh shit, this guy's gonna shoot me. It's cool. I've been nice, you know, so maybe he'll spare me. I found a better hat though. Canoe paddle, what the fuck?
Oh, never mind, man.
You thought there might be gear over there or something?
Actually, no, I thought we was in there for a second. Actually, could you do me a favor and knock me out?
Yeah, man, you want to end it all?
Yeah, man.
Sure, bro, but let's do it out here on the dock so it's beautiful.
Yeah. Alright.
Whoops. Try this again. Alright, cool. Now that we've had a little swim. Rest in pieces, man. Pretty fucked up. Count but far chillest says Davo help. I don't have friends. Where you do, man? Right here. Look how friendly we are right here. Can I shred this up? I don't think so because it's ruined. I think I can shred his pants though, maybe. Or maybe I'm thinking of H1Z1. I can't shred the pants. He's got nothing of use to me now. Alright. Oh wait, Count, I totally misread what Count Buff Archulus said. He said I don't have hands. I mean, we could be your hands too, man. You know? There appears to be a hatchet here. I think that might be a slightly better option than the canoe paddle, but you can't carry it like a weapon, so I'm going to have to carry it in my hands. Which is alright, but I can't like manually switch to it, no. Alright though, I can chop people up. The hatchet, I believe, can also be utilized to harvest meat and shit like that. Chem lights are always fun to fuck around with, right? You could trade it. Yo, in that case, I should go ahead and carry the canoe paddle. It's not gonna hurt. 2 weapons. Oh yeah. Yo, bro, don't get trapped in here. Shibi asks, what about the spare batteries? The battery items you can use in DayZ right now are honestly pretty gimmicky. So I usually just carry just the one battery. There's usually no reason to carry multiple ones. And if you find something that you need batteries to fuel, for instance like a rangefinder, then it's easy enough to ask players for their battery. Or if they don't want to give it to you, you know, remove the batteries from players. Tell me. Alright, I have a dry bag now, that's good. Put random shit in there, free up some space. And I can actually put my hatchet in there now if I need to use my hands, so that's pretty good too. Child's briefcase, lovely. Now, the last time I took a look, these houses were very unlikely to spawn anything useful, but I haven't looked at them in a couple patches, so I could be wrong now. I think I like the fishing look more than the... actually, I kind of like that radar cap. I'm gonna go with that. Got a cool aesthetic to it. That's nice. It is kind of nice to find some food for once. I mentioned this during my last H1Z1 stream, but I'm actually really happy that H1Z1 is so good because it's going to definitely put the pressure on Bohemia with DayZ standalone. So they're both just going to get better and better. Sheepy asks, can you put a dry bag inside of a dry bag? Dry bagception. No, you cannot. Regrettably. Still a usable first aid kit. Definitely a grabber. Actually, I'll stick it in my pants. Yeah. There we go. Now I'm the wasteland medic. You know, fix whatever ails you. To play spooky in-game lights soon. I like to grab random shit that I have room for because I do attempt to get people to get a little RP going on, maybe like trade with me or something. It doesn't always work out. I think this will replace my canoe thing. Can I not equip that as a... No, I can't. I'll take it until I need the space. Can always give it to somebody. Yeah, so many raincoats though. Yeah, I hope you guys had a lovely Thursday. By the time we're done snuggling, it's gonna be Friday. I'll be streaming once again, basically until I get too tired to keep streaming. That's usually how we do it. Alright, I'm gonna go with the brown hoodie over the raincoat. It's not gonna give me the rain protection, but the swag will protect me. I'll have swag protection on, so. Doing some work here. How we doing with this hat? Oh yes. Now we have full swag protection. A PU scope. Holler. Oh, the swag. Man. I look like a camp instructor, like a summer camp counselor. I'm like, alright kids, today in Chernarus, we're gonna try not to get all of you murdered. Shibi says, cold front on the east coast. Went out the day before. It was a bit chilly, but really nice. Dude, there's some mad snow all over the place, which I think is pretty cool about the snow. So I can actually chop up wood. I don't think I have a way to start a fire, though, right now. I'm gonna get up here and have a little snacker do. My bright red bag. But yeah, I gotta remember I do have the hatchet. Which means I could chop, for instance, I could chop up some wood to make a splint out of these rags. I could make a fire if I found mats to create a fire. I can do all kinds of good shit. So, go ahead and enjoy a delicious Pepsi. Everybody loves Pepsi. Have a beer as well. Smash the peaches. That's the best quality food I have right now. Rolled a 59%, not bad. Alright, I think I'll go ahead and eat the tuna now as well. I wonder, can I move this even though it's in my hands currently? No, I'd have to take it out of my hands. I think 77% on the tuna. I meant to hit eat all, but I didn't. I'm gonna have to eat this one twice. Bing. Alright, I'll go ahead and eat the sketty as well then. Actually, I got some sardine or canned tuna I can eat. And I get 100% of that. Gotta tell you, man. Being the Chernarus camp counselor, as you can see from my attire, works up an appetite. Alright, there we go. We got that energized. Lovely. Alright, real quick, I'm gonna put this hatchet in a more desirable location. Hear that truck, don't you? Wait. Oh, nice. It'll automatically pull it out of my bag into my hands. Very handy. I heard the Soviet truck, whatever it is, the V-36 or whatever. I heard that roll by. But they must have grabbed the one up in Mista. It's cool though. I'm being like pacifist, so maybe they'll bro it out with me. They start a fire or something. Chibi asks, is that a rifle inventory in your, or rifle scope in your inventory there, or are you just happy to see me? It is a PU scope. Regrettably, I don't have anything to attach it to yet. I'll work on changing that fact. Yeah, wring out my hoodie. Cannot. I'm just damp. I need a sponge. Yo, if you guys are just dropping in, I hope you're having a lovely evening. It is the O Show. What is up, night crew? Tonight, revisiting a true love of mine, DayZ. And I'm gonna be a very chill, nice guy tonight, so I'm gonna, you know, basically abide by don't start no shit, won't be no shit. But I will have to defend myself if someone, you know, tries to really cause a problem. But hopefully we can all get along here in the apocalypse and, I don't know, make something good. I'm not even sure what pliers do for you, but I'm gonna grab them. Shovel. Pretty good find. It's a field shovel. Is that equipable in that slot though? No, not. Did I just lose my canoe pedal forever, or did it go down to the bottom floor? I think it went down to the bottom floor. I'll go check it out in a moment. Grabbed a field shovel though. Good. I think I can use the field shovel to accomplish the same shit as the regular type shovel. So that's awesome. Did I have the screwdriver or kind of like a... There we go. There we go. It was just really deeply embedded in the plank. I had to like yank it out. You feel me? That's what it had to be. GPV, what is good, sir? Welcome back to the Infinite Couch. I was right. Let's like get all this shit off the bar for a moment, shall we? That would be lovely. Hatchet. Shovel. Canoe paddle. For the lulz. Okay. Good fun. That can kind of replace my bandages actually. You can use this leather sewing kit to suture yourself when you get a bleeding wound. Is that another field shovel? You could grab that for a bro. Just take it off the bar. There we go. There we go. Welder's mask, cool, but not really fitting with the friendly man look. I'll grab it for somebody else, though. I got a lot of presents if I find someone who's cool. Alright, I'm gonna try to sip some water here. Got here. A broom, eh? How big is it? Ooh, the broom replaces the canoe paddle. That's a tough choice, man. Broom battle could be cool. Check out these gloves. Damage. Worn. Alright, I think I'm gonna take the broom. I think I should. Yeah. We got a broom. There we go. That way when people ask what I'm doing, I can say I'm cleaning up Chernarus. Get it? Every survivor needs a good broom. I think. You can't drink directly from this motherfucker anymore? You gotta be joking. You wouldn't do that to me, game. Maybe you gotta have your hands free to drink. You gotta fill up your hands. There we go. You gotta have your hands free to drink. You gotta fill up them little paws and drink the water out of it. That's very clever, actually. I like that. Sip it, Dean. Oh, dude, he's got his 1 foot up on there. He looks like a fucking Well, to be real, he looks like a Quidditch player about to fucking blast off. But yo, he's after the quaffle tonight, boys. All right. I can't believe there's a broom. I like it though. It's like, you know, I'm very immersed right now because I have a broom. I'm trying to get hydrated if you wonder why I'm fucking chugging water at this water pump. There we go, I got it. There's some spirits in the microphone right now. Oh shit, alright, I can fix it. That's crazy that there's spirits here. Bear with me 1 second. Alright, I hope that got him. If there's still demons inhabiting the microphone, please let me know. It is a phenomenon that happens from time to time here on the O Show. But if you just let me know, I can take care of them. Thanks for the heads up, Herman. Ultimate Lurker. Lurker Extraordinaire, perhaps he should be called. Yo, I don't know if a damaged sewing kit can actually do anything for you. I'm gonna try it out, see if I can repair any of my gear. See, can that work on them? Dude, they are worn. See if the sewing kit that's damaged does anything to them. Patch them. It didn't do anything, and it didn't do anything to the sewing kit, it appears. Patch them. Nothing. Alright, what if I use a leather sewing kit on there? Patch them. Alright, you can't use that type. What the fuck? The only thing I can think of is you need to have a higher quality sewing kit than what you're trying to fix. The patch or something? I don't know. It is making damage on the sewing kit. It just doesn't seem to be doing anything to the gloves. Or maybe it has a chance to fail. I ruined that shit. Get out of here. Yeah, I don't know. I think probably sewing kits that are not pristine are basically only useful for suturing yourself up. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Yo, what's good, SS14? Welcome back to the Infinite Couch, sir. You are correct, it is the OSHA. Alright, I don't think I have room for this extra lead pipe. The field shovel's a better present. Got a book though. I'll grab a book. What we got? The Coming Race. I don't even know what that one's about. Sounds like it could be racist. Skate helmet cannot outdo the cowboy hat. I can get room for it too. It's pristine. Someone might want a skate helmet. Yeah, I gotta encounter a player so I can hook him up. Rice. Rice is such good food. We're gonna ditch. Tough choice. Road flare and pliers. Or some rice. Yep. What we got over here? Some peaches. Those are good too. Pop that for the sketty. Getting some quality food here. Leave the tomato and zucchini for the birds. Just drink the Nauticola right off the shelf, warm. Who cares? And I think that's all the food here that's worth. Maybe that powdered milk, actually. Yeah. Gonna ditch you, little beautiful Chemlight. Take the milk. Please. You gotta wiggle a little, I think, to get the milk. Bruh. I gotta have that milk. Double click. Move and double click. Take. And I just want, yo. You feel me? Can I just have it? I really want it. It's really good. It's good food, game. I want the milk. Please. What? Alright, so that milk is like glued to the fucking shelf. So it's like, you know when people glue $1 to the ground to fuck with people? Someone glued that powdered milk to the shelf. Those bastards. That's all I can say. I'm gonna be heading this away to Mista to maybe get a hold of a vehicle. If the luck is with us. The sickle's a pretty cool present. But not as cool as any of the other stuff I have, so. Cal Buff Archula says DayZ. Yo, man. It's an alpha. I forgive them the bugs, you know? They'll get their shit together sooner or later. I'm not worried about it. I could be hallucinating, but I thought I saw somebody up in this tree. Crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and actually hit up this house because the last time, yeah, these are actually spawning some loot, at least on this server, so that's actually kind of cool. Yeah. A little bit of bacon. Okay. That. I don't think that door is shuttable. Alright, my lovelies, I endeavor to stand up and stretch once per hour during my stream. I find it actually helps me stream a lot longer. Keeps my booty and stuff from hurting. This little house looks like a nice place to do some logging. So I'm actually going to go ahead and log for this break. I usually log out in hardcore survival games on breaks. It seems like a wise thing to do. Yo, I definitely appreciate those of you choosing to spend some time chilling on the Infinite Couch tonight. The O show is going to be going tonight till, I don't know, like 2 a.m., 3 a.m., something like that. We'll see how it goes. Always love to see regulars come back, and it's dope to get new people going. Tonight, the O show is all about being the chillest survivor in Chernarus, as the title indicates. That just means I'll be pretty nice to people. I've got a lot of gear to give away. I'm only going to kill people if they make me do it, which has already happened one time. The guy was very polite about it. I just beat him to death on a dock with a canoe pedal. Scary Horse, what's good? Shoutouts to you, sir. I love your stream, fam. Anyway, enough babbling. I'll be back in a couple. I'm just going to stretch, drink some water, you know. Enjoy a little herbal refreshment, possibly. And then I'll be right back. Some more DayZ. I'd love to play with y'all. If you've never looked down below the video, you can actually find a link to my Steam profile down there and actually just join right off me. Just hop in the server. I just ask you, let me know, that you're friendly, that you're from the stream early. Don't do scary things I have to kill you about. I don't feel bad. Alright. Hope y'all are having a great night. Be back in just a bit. Yo, what is good? Appreciate yo motherfucking patience during the break. Lord, I hope you did something good for yourself. I sure did. I was actually having a quick smoke on my balcony, which is, I live in a cabin in the woods now. I don't know if you guys realize this, but like, I'm blessed, yo. It was amazing. Anyway, holler us some more DayZ. By the way, big ups to Herman earlier for letting me know the mic was fucked. If there's ever a problem with the stream, please let me know. I want to make it good for you. Let me just grab a server here, maybe sip a little water real fast. GPVS, Deva, will you ever return to Takistan? There's actually a Takistan life in the works for Armor 3, so yep. But there's another mod that I like even more called Jungle Life we might check out. We'll see. Damn, y'all, I'm thirsty. Hold up. Ooh, drain my water. Chat, remind me from your beautiful perch on the infinite couch. Remind me to fill up my water next break so I have water, okay? That's your task. The next break. Infinite couch sitters are to remind me to fill up my water. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get on this 420 server. I know it's full, but look, I'm Davo. It's gonna let me in. No. You're gonna let me in. Ah, you see. All praise be to Falafel. No! Falafel, I thought you were hooking it up, brother. Brother. Brohemoth. Please. I'm not gonna spam connect. I don't want to fuck up the server if it doesn't work this time. Alright, I'll try another. I'm not gonna be that guy who ruins it for everybody. Alright, what we got here? 29 of 30. Kind of low. Yo, where is everybody out here playing H1Z1 tonight? For real. Yo, I think that's the best I can do for you guys right now, okay? 29 players. The best I could do, I'm sorry. Uh-oh. Well, I appear to have entered a dimensional rift. As you can see, I appear to be... Yo, first off, do you notice that Dean Hall had zits on the back of his neck when they made this texture of him? How gross is that shit? Look at them zits right there. Dean Hall, bro, get the fucking Stridex. I love you, man, but get the Stridex out before you have a texture, an HD texture at that made of your body. Alright, bro? Get the Stridex out. Okay, I'll buy it for you. So it appears my logging out inside of a house has resulted in my transubstantiating into the 66th dimension. But I got a couple things I can maybe try to get out of this mess. So I can't prone in here. I can only crouch. What happens if I try to vault? Alright, sometimes you can vault around, like use the V key and get out. Alright, I'll try to sprint at a corner. And then that's gonna basically exhaust the options I have. Alright, y'all. Alright, y'all. I think I'm gonna have to end it. So I think I can end it if I equip my broom. My hatchet. Okay. Got my hatchet. I think I could kill myself with this. Let me double check the key. Interact. Suicide is... What the fuck? Nice. Nice game, Dean. Yo, I think suicide is F11. Try. Yep. Suicide is F11. You can't really... Will I actually kill myself? I can't kill myself with the hatchet? Is that what you're telling me? Sir. Why can't you kill yourself with the hatchet? Bro. So I'm trapped in here forever? Is what you're telling me? Oh my god. Oh man. Alright, so I can't end my life with the hatchet. Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna try to log out and log back in, alright? Try that one. Try that one. Oh yeah, that's a private hive. We can hop on a private hive too if I'm totally fucked as well. That's the option. Alright, that was the server I just joined. So I'm actually try this one, see maybe it'll fix it. I don't know, man. We're gonna have to do some science here. Ah! Wait, no, it's gonna... I'm sorry, I thought it killed me. Scream for no reason. It's just a minute to prevent ghosting from server to server. I feel you, DayZ. I feel you. Sorry about you know, I woke everybody up a little. Good morning / evening. Hello. Yo, my beard is so long right now that it actually touches my pop filter. Isn't that sexy? My beard is huge right now. I'm gonna update my picture of like where I stream from, and I'm gonna like be in the picture, and y'all can see my huge beard. It's gonna be sweet. All right, let's see if I log in the 66th dimension again. Alright, I'll please wait a moment here, but... Would you guys in the chat agree with the stream title? Weigh in on that. Is that like my ego? Or am I really the chillest survivor in Chernarus? I want to know. Wait. Hold up. Ow. There's a defib right there, I can see it. Hello? Yo, this is what it feels like to be a ghost. It must be. This must be what it's like to be a ghost. Hello, I'm trapped in this house for eternity. Ooh. Don't loot me. I'm a ghost house. Woo. Alright, so I don't think there's a console command or anything to die. Fairly confident there's not a console death command. Count butt. I'm gonna start saying that. Count butt. Count butt says crawl out on your belly. The trick is it won't let me prone in here. You can't crawl in the 66th dimension. It's like one of the physics rules. So that's out. I can't kill myself with the any of these things. I can't really do anything. Herman says you could lick a battery. Like, you're right, I can do that. Go ahead and do that. Alright, I'm licking it. Perfect. Now I feel fully charged. Perfect. Can I get this through the floor and kill myself with it? Is that possible? Could I end my own life with this Soviet defibrillator? Can we do that? I love you, DayZ. I really do, man. Okay. Any other requests real quick here? What do I got? I got a sewing kit. I could stitch myself. Here we go. I'm not, like, you know, injured, but I'll go ahead and give myself some stitches. Okay. Good to go. What we got in here? I could maybe... Anything I can kill myself with in here? Yeah, I could, I think I could take some of my own blood. There we go. Maybe this will free me from my imprisonment. You know? Okay, I got a blood-filled syringe now. Very good. Alright. So, I'm gonna quickly check and see if there's a, kill yourself command in DayZ, just to be sure. Alright, so it appears that the only real method for me to die right here is to starve to death. I don't have any guns to kill myself with, and you can't commit suicide with a melee weapon. So this character literally has to hang out in here until he dies from exposure, basically. Yo, that's rough. So that means I'm gonna have to either play on a private hive Because I'm not really trying to sit here and wait it out right now. Or play hardcore. So, see what we can find. So we do have a couple private hives going here. Pretty low players, but I mean, I have to do it. I mean, it's the highest players of my options right now. Alright, let's see if we get lucky with a spot on this one, and then if not, I'll literally join this server with like fucking nobody on it. Rip. It's all good though. It is all good. Alright, we got the private sharded out a little bit here. Now that's a spawn, holy fuck. Next to a police station, okay. Alright, so I'm literally playing on a server that is like low pop, and it's a private hive, so... You know, not exactly my most favorite conditions, but... At least I can play. Maybe. Yes. Okay. Alright, if you thought it was a chill DayZ stream before, it's about to get pretty chill. Like, if I encounter another player, it'll be amazing. Count Bud says, could switch games. That's definitely true, man. I don't know why, but I usually try to stick with the same game the whole stream. I feel like a dick if I like tweet, like, oh yeah, DayZ, and then people come expecting DayZ, and that's not actually why I'm playing. You know what I mean? Is that stupid to even care? I don't know. Let's see if that worked. Can't use that. Okay. So part of me would feel bad if I switched games and people were expecting DayZ. But on the other hand, like, my stream's not huge or anything, so it's not like I'd be upsetting too many people. Cal Bud says, we're here for the chill, not for the game. That is kind of true, I guess. I guess most people watch the O show for me, and they don't really care what I play. Oh, yo, Stergio, thank you for the tip, bro. He says you can't actually repair anything past Warn. That solves a lot of problems. That answers a lot of questions of mine. Thanks, buddy. I always was thinking it has something to do with the status of the sewing kit itself. SS14 said the stream is more enjoyable when you play what you want and have fun. Y'all always play what I want. No worries. I don't mind fucking around on this private hive for a bit because it went from 10 to 12 players like while I was looking at it, so it might get filled up. We'll see, man. I haven't fucked with DayZ in a while, so I want to, like, you know, feel the vibe of DayZ a little bit. Oh, that's actually great, burlap sack. I think I could combine that with several different things to make a backpack, actually. It used to just be rope, but it's not just that anymore. So I'm actually going to hide for a moment, take a look. Yeah. No, you do need rope every time. Alright, well, if I find some rope, I'll make me a really nice looking bag. Well, I might dabble with some H1Z1 later on. Just depends. What do y'all want to see? Always like to give you guys as much input as possible. In fact, if I ever manage to get a partnership, I plan on having Sundays be like purely viewer controlled. Like the viewers pick the music, the games, the everything. Alright, man, the good old child's backpack, everybody's favorite. Smash a potato real quick. Count Butt says, isn't it 4 sticks and a sack? Something like that, yeah, but you have to build a courier bag, either from boar or burlap. Like boar hide or burlap. So I can combine this with a rope and make the courier bag. Then you combine the courier bag with sticks and you make the improvised backpack, which is great because it looks like a fucking rock. Like it has the almost the exact same texture as a rock. Alright, I'm still being a nice guy though, like I said earlier in the broadcast, so that basically means I will be as kind as I can and only really defend myself. I'm not gonna like try to start fights per se. Yes. And I put that there. Put on my bar. The compass is really cool in this game, actually. Just in case you've never scoped out the compass in standalone before, it's quite cool. You gotta put it in your hands, and if you raise it, you can actually see it. And its quality makes it harder to read. It's also quite cool. I like it. Dave, one streamer did a petition for partnership, says GPV. Nah, man. My stream is growing slowly but surely, so it's just gotta be patient. It's all good, man. I do definitely appreciate any efforts you guys make to help get some more people in on the chill, though. Whether like you retweet my little tweet or even just telling your homies like, oh yeah, this is a chill stream to watch. I try not to be like in y'all's face about it though. I just like to let it happen naturally, you know? If it's meant to be, it shall be, right? You gotta have that perspective in life. Alright, so that sledgehammer is actually pretty good. I think I'm gonna swap it for the crowbar there. And a new thing you can do in DayZ, I believe, is if someone locks a door, you can use the sledgehammer to batter your way through it. It's quite groovy. There we go. I think I can actually go grab that crowbar now. Give it to someone else if I find them. How much room does that take up? Oh, that takes up like a lot. As S14 says, what was hitting viewership was all the weird schedule stuff. Yeah, probably, but You can't really trip out about that too much, in my opinion. I just basically stream when I can. I bet having like an exact set schedule would probably be pretty good though, huh? What do y'all think about that? People seem to enjoy the, like, knowing it'll be live for sure. Ooh, around the world in 80 days. Excellent. People seem to like knowing for sure when the stream will be live, so I can appreciate that, right? What do y'all think? There are a lot of broadcasters who do it totally randomly too, though, so I don't know. It's a, there's definitely pros and cons to both. Oh yeah, the month breaks, yeah. I mean, that shouldn't really happen too much anymore. At most, it'll be like a week between moves. Count Butt says, schedules are unchill. Keep the shit food truck style. Yeah, I can feel that. I love food trucks. Alright, I'm gonna have a couple snacks here in the police station. Seems like a smart idea. Ooh, GPV, that's a clever idea. Do like a mix. Have like a couple guaranteed streams and then have some extra ones. Kinda smart, actually. I like that idea. I don't know, man. I like to keep it pretty off the cuff, just streaming whenever. My personal goal is basically just to stream longer and more often. Alright, can I open this with a sledgehammer? So I'm basically gonna Gallagher this can of spaghetti with a sledgehammer and then eat like its entrails. Splat. Yo, I got 72. Pretty good. Oh, yo, I forget the button you can press to see how many players are currently logged into the server. Is it P? Ahaha. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12 people logged in right now. Keep chilling for a bit, but My lovely infinite couch dwellers, we might be having a game switch. Oh wait, maybe not. If I find ammo for this, I'll hang in there for a little while here. Tables might have turned here. Tables may have turned. A flare gun round. Alright, alright. I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes. Got upstairs. Anything groovy? It would be so beautiful to find a couple rounds for this thing. Be able to fire it off a bit. Alright, I'm gonna loot up this area some. I'm not giving up on the beautiful DayZ just yet. Ooh, that decent. But I might, maybe I'll switch games at the next break or something. Hell, I don't know. You'll have to wait and find out. It's always a bummer when you don't encounter very many players. I'm always like, where you at, guys? I'm nice. Yo, that bubble jacket, though. I actually really like the look of the green raincoat. It has much swag. Purple beanie. What's up? How much room does that take up? Just one? Yeah, I'll grab a beanie for somebody. Wait, is it pink? Alright, I guess that is pink. You win, DayZ. How much room does this guy take up? Oh, dude, I got hats for everybody. Yo, anybody who needs a hat, I got you. Well, even though we're not getting too many player interactions, I hope you guys are enjoying the chill looting here in DayZ. Like I mentioned earlier, I haven't really played old DayZ in a while, and I wanted to revisit it, see what was good. Alright, I think 6 is the max stack, so there you go, free rags. See what was happening in the DayZ universe. I gotta be real. I think I like H1Z1 better at this stage as far as overall. Yo, pristine pink raincoat. Really can't pass it up. Really can't pass it up. I mean, don't get me wrong, DayZ's a good time. But right now, I think the lack of players, since everybody's checking out H1Z1, makes things kind of tough in DayZ. Though honestly, right now I'm very biased because my character is bugged into the floor of a house. But even that is kind of, it's like, well. Count Butt says you're the prettiest little butterfly. Yo, I told you I was gonna be a pacifist, man. Now I have the clothing to prove it. I'll be like, bruh, I don't even have camo, like, on my hat, but... the orange one. Yeah, we're sticking with pink, I think. Sailing bag IV, nice. Yo, this is like a fucking raincoat department store up in here. I'm not sure what these do, but I'll take them. Alright. I think the charcoal tabs can help you if you have food poisoning. Weapon flashlight, that's kind of cute. Might make a nice little gift. What we got here? Damaged skate helmet. Yo, here we go. Let's complete the ensemble here. Wow. Yo, the fashion on this character is indescribably good. Like, if you have a problem with this fashion, you might be a fascist. Feel me? You don't like this fashion. Ooh, even better. Damn, that's like, I gotta be real, that's probably one of the best looking characters you could make in DayZ. Right here. Fairly confident. Yeah, that's pretty intimidating. Got in here a shovel. Yeah. Machete. I think the sledgehammer does more damage. The shovel and machete have the advantage of being used for farming and shit like that, but I'm actually like full on space here, so maybe I eat a couple snacks here. The zucchini is like terrible food quality. I mostly just wanted to grab this compass for, you know, possible bro. The odds of encountering a player on this server are kind of low, though. Yo, I still love the aesthetic style of DayZ, though. Definitely very nice. Yo, my inventory is like full. I don't really need anything. Except for a player to give some of this shit to, you feel me? Man, I wish I could find a dress though, Stereo. For real. The little dress is hilarious. Worn damage. Alright, we'll take it. So you got a hard hat for somebody. Got a couple pink beanies. A couple baseball caps for him. Gas stove, saline bag, welding mask, probably eat all of a zucchini in a moment here. Compass is over there. Alright. Full food. Okay. I can actually attach that and save myself a slot, right? Is that like, come on, bro. There we go. Is that not working? The attach. Server, please. Alright, server, I'm gonna trust in you. Okay. There we go. That pink and blue is so cute. Such a nice little aesthetic, you know? I'm like the pastel ranger out here. It's very beautiful. Loving how it looks. Alright, we will take the pristine pickaxe over the sledge. Now I can mine stone. Hype. Sergio says, the blue bag makes you look like cotton candy. That is an absolute truth. I look like a combo, like, blue raspberry and original flavor cotton candy. You made it happen. Yo, it's in such bad condition, though. I really like it, though. Oh, man. Now we'll go with the... Picked up 2, though. Did I grab it? I could give somebody a dress here if I play my cards right. Yeah, let's do it. We can do that. Alright. I am going to take the dress, though. Way to manifest a dress in my game, Stairdra. Nice reality hacking there. But now if I encounter somebody, I can actually just give them the gift of a dress, you know? We got here. Sure, books are good. Everybody likes the book. I would love to encounter another player looking like this right now. I would like make their night. Yo, these houses are cursed. Don't log out on them. Take it from me, kids. Well. Let's go with a black. I think it'll match our outfit better. Though they might be the exact same texture when they're damaged. Alright, well. Ah, you know who this looks like? Kirby. I look like Kirby. You guys see it? I look like Kirby. How we doing on players right now? I mean, there's a couple people chilling in here, but I'm gonna stick with DayZ for a while here, but after my next break I might switch games. You know? Would anybody be down for some H1Z1? Y'all into that? I think I might be feeling some H1Z1 here in a bit. Ooh, there you go, GPV. H1Z1 Battle Royale, for sure, man. But what I was thinking when I do H1Z1 streams in the future is I'm going to intermittently log out and see if I can hop into a BR. So we'll have like H1Z1 going on, broken up with like intermittent BRs. I think that'd be hype. Alright, well that'll be the plan after, I'll take my next break here in a bit. And we'll switch it over to the old H1Z1 after my break. I am really glad I revisited DayZ though, took a look at what's going on. It definitely seems a little more stable. There's some cool new features added, but the main drawback right now is I have a bug character that doesn't let me play. I'm like trapped underneath a house, so I'm gonna have to off stream log in and just let him like starve to death. And there's not too many people playing DayZ right now. Everybody understandably is out there playing the old H1Z1, so ups and downs with the DayZ right now, but it's all good, man. You have to do it. You have to do it. 100% have to do it. You are mine, Boomba. Running makes it worse. Running just makes it worse, my little guy. Sergio says it's not exactly peak hours either. Listen, I don't need your mouth. I don't need your attitude, sir. Okay. So this is your fatal mistake, Pumbaa. Alright, I don't think I have any tools, regrettably, to make use of this Pumbaa, so he did die in vain, but check this out, I'm gonna bury him, okay? Bury the Pumbaa. Can I bury? I want to build a garden plot where he's at, so it looks like he's buried. Can I do that, or is it too steep? Come on. Let me at least bury the Pumbaa. I can't use his body. Man, now I feel bad. Now I feel bad. Yo, man, rest and pork. Rest and pepperoni, man. Rest in pork belly burrito. Alright. And whatever other pork products you can rest in them. Matt claims, Matt alleges that I do not have a game set on Twitch, but my chatty says that I do. I think there is, however, a Twitch bug that will intermittently make your broadcast say untitled broadcast, and maybe you don't have a game set then, but I think we're good to go. I'll take a look though, because I'll be changing my game here momentarily when I switch to fucking H1Z1. Heyo.